everybody, this is Callum Shadow doing a review of my self-mock. Now this is the second time I've reviewed K9, I think. Well, this is the first time I reviewed the new version of him. Yeah, this is the new version of K9. He basically, I'm going to take off all of his weapons so you can see him in his full glory. Yeah. Yeah. Now, while I'm going to do a little bit of a backstory on him before I get into the full review. Now, K9, there's two basically. Well, yeah, and let me just do the Bionicle version of his backstory. I'll say there's only one backstory of K9. Basically, they sorted out of what, the masters kind of sorted him out is a Toa or a Makuta, depending on what colour you are, depending on what powers you have. Now, K9, as you know, is the Toa of Dark, Death, and Stealth, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Basically, everybody thought that he was going to be evil because he has those powers. So, K9 thought to himself that he was going to be evil. So, he went into the evil team for a couple of bits, but then he thought that he wanted to be good, so he killed the main leader and then joined the Toa, which they was pretty, at the time, Stone was the leader, and now K9's the leader. So basically, he went through childhood getting bullied by a lot of the Toas, by a lot of the Matorans who had normal powers, normal fire, earth, lightning, all that stuff, powers, and other stuff like that. And it was really horrible, and K9 wanted revenge, but he's not that type of person. Well, he did. A lot of people think that he was going to get revenge, but K9 wasn't that type of person, so he never fights. Well, he always fights, but if he has a choice, he would never fight. If he had a choice, he wouldn't fight. So anytime when he has a chance to sneak round the enemy, he will sneak around the enemy and not fight. So that's basically the story of K9. He got bullied in his childhood. He's now the main Toa. Everybody respects him. He's really strong and so on and so on. But basically, at the start of the universe, there was 5 gods. There was the god of life, god which you know of as the god of life, who's not Matanui. There's the god of earth, god of light, god of darkness, and god of evil. Now, the 4 good gods, that's all of them except from the evil one, basically created a universe, but they couldn't stay in there because they had to look after all the other universes. So basically, they sacrificed themselves into the Quad Force. Yeah, basically, in a nutshell, the evil one tried to destroy the Quad Force. The 4 tablets in the Quad Force each went to different towers. The Tablet of Life went to Matanui, and then Matanui did his own task in his own trial thing, Majime Bob. The Tablet of Light went to that guy up there, and also it kind of split in half because another half went to Takanuva. If you wanna go by that, but in my opinion, the full version went to him. The Tablet of Earth went to Stone, and the Tablet of Darkness went to K9. And basically that's it. Now let's get into the proper review of K9 since it's into the 4 minutes. 4 minutes of the video. Yeah, there's 4 minutes of the video. Let's lift up his arms and let's get into the review. Now, his usual foot, that's just a usual foot with black Borak eyes on there with that thing so it doesn't slide out. Now, his lower leg design I've used for near enough every single K9 thing which I've done. Now, let me take off his clothes. Not really, haha. You wish. Glace wishes anyway. Glace is the blue girl up there who goes out with K9. Yeah. yeah, basically very compact in there. There's no like proper big massive gaps in there, and all it is, the foot is connected by one single connection point, and that's that one there. But it keeps a good armor, and literally none of everybody uses this design. The upper legs is very simple with this going down. Yeah, that's the only thing on him which isn't custom. So yeah, that's the only thing on him which isn't custom. Yeah. Now his everything else on him is custom. So now the design. Ooh! If you saw my face, that was not me again. Basically, K9's body is the design is used from Kylo Neva 135's body, Kylord's body in his How To of Kylo. Just go and watch that and you'll find out what I mean. I basically used that design, tweaked it a little bit, tweaked it and made it my own, kind of, if you want to call it that. I still give credit to Kylord because it is a great design and I love it. Now his mask is the Ono mask, or basically the main person who uses this mask is Shadowgear6335 for his self-mock Shadow, and I'm not copying off him. I just love this mask and I think it suits him really well. Now his arm design, I'm going to take off one of his arms to show you the full design of his arm. Basically, on the How To shoulder joint, it's basically that, but with all black pieces and the chain going from there onto the lower arm design, which all I did was add that from Kylord's lower arm design, and then he's basically got claw on each hand. And that's another reason why people thought that he was basically a bad guy, because he had claws, which is a criteria for bad guys. So yeah. Now this is K9's weapons. He does have handcuffs. Now I'm going to show you each one of his weapons, and it would take too long to show you what it looks like on him. But yeah, I'm basically going to get all the things and basically put them in classes, if you like to call it. Now this is his little spider friend, which is basically Black Phantom's spider off Hero Factory, and then he's got this other little spider which is also his friend. So yeah, those two are his friends, because he loves spiders, and same with me, I love spiders. There's like, he has handcuffs, which are also Hero Factory. So yeah, I actually really like the design of those handcuffs, and yeah, they really work on these lot. So I don't know why he has handcuffs. They're like electrified handcuffs. I'm going to go from the weakest weapons. Now this is a grapple, which he uses to tie him up, kind of. Now this is the dark tablet. This is the dark tablet. I don't know why I've done that thing there, which I'm going to take off now because there's no use for it to be there. Fly, my tablet. That's basically the tablet of darkness, which I can't find a way to connect it to him. So that's that. He has these bombs, which are basically Fornex launchers, which he can hold. He's like a suicide bomber when he holds them. But yes, he can throw them. They're grenades. Now we're getting into the good weapons. Well, the good things. He has his customized pistol, which you wouldn't think that would actually work on K9. But let me show you what it looks like. Sorry for if the camera's like a bit of a fail. Now, let's do this. Put the gun in his hand, like so, and that's basically what it looks like with his gun, with his pistol in his hand. So yeah, it's pretty simple to make, but quite effective in my opinion. For mother of all, sometimes it gets really hard. That's what she said. Yeah, I will do articulation at the end. Yeah. I'm only allowed 10 minutes on one video, so it's like, so yeah, that's all what YouTube will allow me, even though loads of people are doing like half-an-hour videos and all that. I think you have to get past a certain amount of subscribers before you're allowed to do that, which is okay because I don't mind doing 10 minutes. Oh, so it's 10 minutes, 2-part video.